What's going on, guys? Let's check out the new ban list for OCG that's going to be happening on July 1st, 2023. And for just a quick little reference and recap, there was a tournament recently where the Isuzu KASHTIRA tournaments actually did win. This is just June 25th. And then we just got this news. So there's actually a pretty good amount of like decks here. We have the Isuzu KASHTIRA tournaments. There's Tour Guide Labyrinth, KASHTIRA, Scareclaw Tri Brigade, branded KASHTIRA. But overall, it's probably still KASHTIRA. They do have grass, so that's like a big difference in terms of like what would be able to be played in the TCG and the grass-based Steel Dragon Link. So there's like a few different decks here, and then if we go even further back, Isuzu TR Limits. This, by the way, was a Duelist Cup in China mainland. So, anyways, Isuzu TR Limits. We see another Isuzu Unchained, Labyrinth, Virtual World. Purely was actually here. Then the grass Super Heavy Samurai. Super Heavy Samurai, I think, is still like a very, very solid deck. But that's the deck that took first place. And then over here, we just saw it kind of drop off. It wasn't even in the top 8 over here. But nonetheless, now that we have some sort of background info on this, let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about it. So, starting right off, let's go over what is forbidden. So Fenrir is now completely banned, as well as Soulbreaker, just so we can have some visuals, because I know some people prefer the visuals, and I do as well. So let's go ahead and go to visuals here, and we're going to go to the OCG so we can see what numbers these are actually at right now. So Soulbreaker armor over here, that is the one where you're able to make it so it loses like a 1,000 defense. You can equip it, and then it can't be destroyed by battle, or if it's in your graveyard, you can banish all the Super Heavy Samurai armors, and then you can target Super Heavy Samurai monster whose current defense is lower than its original defense, and then you get to inflict damage to your opponent equal to the difference between its current and original defense. So some burn over there. So that card is now forbidden. And then Fenrir over here, well, I'm sure you guys know what this card is, but it was already only at 1, and it was still winning tournaments. You guys saw the list, and so that one is now completely forbidden. Now, I believe we just got the same thing for the TCG with the Cyberstein, right? If we go to TCG over here, it is completely banned. We most recently got that change, so Cyberstein also going to be getting that ban. And actually, interestingly enough, Smoke Grenade of the Thief, this is something that I actually played back when Inzectors were kind of popular. It was actually a pretty good card. Anything that lets you see your opponent's hand is usually overpowered in Yu-Gi-Oh! So it's now on the forbidden list. There's lots of different decks that can make use of that. But next up, Limited Monkey Board. Now, so I got to double check because I don't remember what some of these were in the OCG in terms of. Oh, so this was banned. So this is actually going to 1. And then Circular also, I'm guessing this got hit. So Circular was currently, oh man, Mathmex. That's going to be a pretty big hit. That's one of like their better cards. And then Soul Piercer also getting put to a limited, so that's going to hurt them as well. This is like kind of the bread and butter because this card effect, I believe, is not a once per turn, right? This card is just super, super strong for consistency. And then Invoker over here being hit as well. So this one in the OC was banned. Oh, so now this is actually going to see a little bit more play for any like the Warrior, like Assault variants. That would be very good. And then Sleepy Memory over here also being changed on the OCG list. So this one was at triple, and now it is going to be put to 1. Now, is that going to ruin the deck? You know, I haven't really seen that deck see that much play. It's not a bad deck, though, in more recent times. Obviously, you know, with some newer things, like I've been seeing the Horus deck a lot, which we just recently covered. Prosperity going to 1. Okay, wow. I did not actually expect that to actually go to 1. That's kind of a surprise to me, considering it's a relatively slower card in general. Then Runic Fountain also being hit over there. Going over here, where there's a lot of Runic decks. You know, I don't know, but like sometimes you hit everything that's up top, and then we go and see exactly, you know, what rises to the top, and they're like, nah, you can't have Runics at the top. So semi-limited, we got Armageddon Knight, Super Heavy Samurai Bike. So the bike was put to 2. Wait, it's probably called something else. Is it called Bike? Okay, it's Motorbike is I guess what it's called. So that is actually getting hit as well. And Prank Kids. Now Prank Kids, what was this at before? Okay, so it was at 1. So it's definitely going to help out the deck. I don't know if Prank Kids are going to be seeing some more play than Block Dragon. Well, that's a very dangerous card to put at like any. But it was at. Oh, so this was actually at 3, and now it's going to 2. In TCG, we just can't even have this card. But like, it's so weird in the OCG to see like 2, and then don't know if they're going to hit grass. So things that have been put to unlimited. So Ancient Fairy Dragon, I believe it got eroded though, so that's not going to be too big of a change. Salamangreat, I'm guessing this is now unlimited. Was at like 2 or something before? 1? Oh wait, that's in the TCG. We got to go to OCG. So it was at 2. Yeah, okay. So it was 2 at OCG and then going to 3. I just haven't seen Salamangreat see any play. I know it recently got buffed as well, but again, no one's really playing that deck at the moment. But there is some generic fire support coming out. So sorry, YuGiOh going to triple. That's crazy. What is it in the TCG? We can run triple as well. But like certain decks that were able to make great use out of it when this card first came out. I still think this card is just insane to have it at 3. There's very few cards in the game that let you just draw that many cards. And then Ptolemaeus also going to 3. That was, oh, we're looking at the TCG. Okay, that probably doesn't really affect the gameplay too much. Then Steam the Cloak. Let's go ahead and check out that one as well. So this one wasn't even, oh, maybe it's like it doesn't have the dash. Okay, so that's a 2 to 3. Again, that probably won't be changing the game. Thunder Dragon, okay, that's not probably going to be changing. Fire Formation 10 key, I'm guessing this was at like 2 or something, and it's probably not going to do too much. Yeah, another 2 in the TCG. Nadir Servant, that's a pretty fantastic card. I'm guessing it was good, like another 2 to 3. And then Spellbook of Judgment, wow, they have unlimited. You know what's crazy with this card is when it came out in, was it Master Duel? I was just like, dude, this is just way too out of control. And honestly, there's so many hand traps nowadays that like good luck trying to pull this off. But if you can, I mean, it still gives you an insane amount of advantages, but you like have to open up with it, plus an additional follow-up, and you can't get anything like broken or combo. So overall, my thoughts on this ban list, it's like a pretty like decent ban list. There wasn't anything that like, wow, now this deck is going to be absolutely insane, other than maybe have your eyes on Prank Kids if you're an OCG player. But what do you guys think of this list? Would you guys like to see this in the future with the TCG? But yeah, they definitely did, like, you know, KASHTIRA, that I don't know if anyone's going to be wanting to play with no Fenrir, because that's like one of the best cards hands down in the deck. And then most of the things got hit. Tenyi Sword Soul looking like that's going to be pretty solid. Virtual World, I don't think anything was hit over there. Then Labyrinth, surprise, that's a really big surprise. But also Scareclaw Tri-Brigade, very, very interesting. But anyways, that's the OCG list. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you guys enjoyed it, drop a like on it. If you want to see more ban lists in the future and this first time here, subscribe to the bell, and I'll drop a video once it comes out. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.